What do you look at before you promote an assistant? The Bible explains why I believe that to some extent, a senior pastor in charge of the life and ministry should be determined by the phases and seasons of the assistant pastor's ministry. The level of trust should be based on the phases. There is an assistant that it was said he never caused me pain, not even once, but a new phase has opened. So your trust for the assistant pastor should be according to the phases of their lives. Why? Because people change. Demas was a companion and co-laborer with Paul, but later he chose worldly pursuit over spiritual work and abandoned the ministry. An assistant pastor may remain faithful until he faces a temptation to either pursue worldly things or stay and continue the ministry's work. The way you are flowing with funds, if he gets Canada visa, will he stay? Number 2, Aaron was faithful to Moses for many years. The Bible records many instances of Moses using Aaron's rod to perform miracles. But Aaron succumbed to the people's demands to create a golden calf during Moses' absence on Mount Sinai. An assistant pastor may remain faithful and loyal until people in the church begin to whisper delusions into his ears, especially in the absence of the senior pastor. Number 3, Ken Asa initially followed God's ways, leading reforms and victories, but later he relied on foreign alliance instead of God and grew oppressive. This dependence on human strength stemmed partly from his prosperity. As his wealth increased, he formed relationship with influential kings. His riches allowed him to afford the finest physicians during his ailments, but he neglected to pray or seek the face of God. An assistant pastor may remain faithful and loyal until he attains wealth and begins working in the company of great and influential people. Number 4, Peter, although a devoted believer, denied Jesus 3 times out of fear during his arrest. An assistant pastor may remain faithful and loyal until you find yourself in a difficult problem and he may abandon or deny you. Absalom was gravely offended because his father David failed to address the violation of his sister Tamar. Absalom took matters into his own hands by killing his brother Amnon. Later, his resentment against David grew into something unimaginable and led to an unprecedented act of rebellion in the Bible. In my view, no act of rebellion in the Bible rivals that of Absalom. Who else openly defied legitimate authority by publicly sleeping with 10 women, not just random women, but his father's own wives? Who did that? Nobody is like Absalom. What will make someone do such a despicable thing to his own biological father? Absalom undoubtedly went too far. But what drove him to such extreme actions? At the heart of Absalom's actions was offense. His bitterness over perceived injustice and unfair treatment. He was offended